What's the biggest draw for a kid our age to go to the Asian Town Festival?
Probably food, because teenagers like food, and there's a lot of different food from all different Asian cultures, like Chinese, Thai.
Do you like the artwork?
Yes. They actually last year they had like these big eggs, like, and they designed like, I think they're ceramic, and they like painted, and they had them all around the Asian Town.
So it's a cool site. It's a cool site to see. All right.
It may not look like the most vibrant town around on the outside, but there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Home to 2,500 very nice people of various Asian descents and over 500 artists, Asiatown is a diverse and creative culture that comes alive during the Asian Festival. Paired with the abundance of great restaurants like Bo Long and Saigon Grill, the artwork creates a truly cool sight to see. We took a trip to Zygote Press in Asiatown, a local nonprofit fine art printmaking workshop participating in the festival. Here we got a chance to talk with Miss Liz Moggins about what activities they'll be running at the festival itself.
So there is a Japanese a Japanese printing process where you actually print real fish, and we will be printing real fish, and it's called gyatko, and it's Gyotako, I think, and so I went and I found these rubber fish. That we are going to be able, and these are all of the Lake Erie species. So we have walleye, we have perch, and we have bluegill and crappie. So what we're going to be doing with kids and adults, whoever wants to do it, is we're going to be putting ink on these and on the live dead fish. And you basically create these really beautiful impressions that are, it's sort of this long lost art, and they used to do it with, I think, different, things that came from the ocean and stuff like that. So what we're going to do, though, is going to do a little American twist on it, and we're going to be putting little spinnakers on these and putting them on dowels, so they become almost like wind catchers that people will be able to use for outside, or they can just use them like fishing rods. So it'll be something that they can take home with them, or when they're walking around, they can, whack people, or they can, no, they're not whacking. But, so that's what we're going to be doing, and we're going to having, kids, there's trout in there, so people will be able to kind of use all different colors. And then we're making a little stamp that, again, is sort of going to be using, that is going to be something that they can use to sign it with. And
so you'd say the draw for the kids, like the main thing would be, especially making the fish, the artwork, and everything like that.
Well, the big, huge draw, I think, to the festival is just the culture. Like you see, different cultures from India and China and Vietnam and Korea, and so it's the sort of mixing of all of these, wonderful cultures together. And again, I think the food is a huge draw. We're very lucky to be here in the Asian districts because we have, such awesome decisions when we're going to lunch, whether we want to go to No. 1 Pho or Siam Cafe or just go over to the Asian market. And so we're really excited about lunchtime around here. Hasn't been great for my figure, but...
What's your favorite food, would you say?
They have a killer cabbage, chicken, ginger salad at No. 1 Pho that rocks the house. We also love the salted baked oysters at Siam Cafe. And so those are my two favorites.
In addition to the great food and artwork, Instant Noodles, a top 5 finalist from the hit TV show America's Best Dance Crew, will be performing at the festival.
Great authentic food, cultural artwork, and unique entertainment. You heard it there, and you heard it from us. The Cleveland Asian Festival, starting on East 30th and Payne Avenue, will be the place to be on May 19th and May 20th. These are the Cool Cats, signing off on CoolCleveland.com.